Playdate! This is a nice, charming little episode where Ice King is still around the place and they kind of want him to finally get the idea to move away, so they invite over Abracadaniel and they start hanging out, having all sorts of fun together, and then they look at Finn's sword, read this magic writing on there that brings back the demon that, you know, did all these terrible things, and he threatens to kill them, and then he says he'll kill them if they don't break the sword. They broke the sword, he becomes powerful, he takes Jake, disappears, and that's the end.
Short vlog.
Yeah, definitely start out very playful, very friendly, and then just, like, went in, you know, like, really intense dark at the end, which I like. I like it, again, when you can't predict where it's gonna go. Because I was sort of watching this episode, like, I'm liking it, I'm enjoying it, but I'm like, I kind of wish maybe we could get back to one of the ones that had a little bit more of a story, or, you know, something connecting to sort of, like, you know, the drama that they were doing before, and then just, like, boom, out of nowhere, it happens.
You get what you want.
Yeah, so, very well placed, you know, just in the scheme of things. And it's funny, I like the, I love seeing the Ice King and Abracadaniel, excuse me, hang out, and I love seeing Finn and Jake sort of as the parents, like, reading their books and drinking the coffee and stuff. Like, this is nice. This is nice. You know, while they're going around acting like kids, pretty much, and trying and putting on little shows and pretty much getting into trouble and making up little lies and stuff. I did call one thing, though, at the very beginning. I said, hey, wait a minute, the Ice King has his crown back. That's Gunter had the crown, so yeah, I did kind of figure out something was up there, because it turns out it's been fixed for weeks, the Ice Kingdom. He just wanted to hang out with Finn and Jake.
Hello, who wouldn't, though?
Yes. Well, what I like is that they invite him to hang out there, and the past couple of times I saw him in the house, I kind of forgot, oh yeah, he was living there, because I was always sort of like, what's he just doing there? And it's like, they've done that joke a couple of times. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, he's living there. And even Jake at the very beginning just sort of turns, he's like, you know, God, I keep forgetting he lives here.
Yeah.
And I think the audience kind of does too, because they don't address it that much. Especially because you think that'd be a bigger thing, you know, kind of like what they did in this episode, where he would get annoying and grating and stuff.
Kind of like friends who come over and do damn vlogs.
I know, don't you hate those people?
God.
I had this one guy who would, you know, come over and do vlogs of Adventure Time.
How'd you put up with him?
I didn't, because it was me. And putting up with me is incredibly easy, because I'm awesome. But yeah, I liked it. I like the, I like how it suddenly at the end got, like, you know, returned to sort of the bigger story that's probably going on at hand, and it leaves on ice to be continued. And the one thing this did that, I don't know, like, you get older, you kind of forget about this stuff, but I kind of forgot when you're a kid kind of how fun sleepovers are, actually, like when you're spending the night with somebody, because it's like, you know, when you're a kid, it's like, just things are cool. You're a kid, you're playing video games, you're eating junk food and stuff. It's awesome. But then and you're trying to get away with whatever you can around your parents, but then there's something cool about going to, like, another kid's house, and it's like seeing all the toys and shit he has, and then sharing, and where it's like, what do your parents let you get away with? Maybe I can get away with it here instead. It's like, I sort of forgot the fun of that, and watching this again, I was sort of like, oh yeah, there was something really cool about that. That is something I think Adventure Time does very well. It sort of brings you back to, you know, even though there's a lot of adult stuff in it, there's a lot of remembering those really fun little moments of being a kid. Yeah. You know, even if it's done with adults. I mean, both those people were adults, which made it a little even funnier. Yeah, no, I like,
you know, dressing up in costume and doing funny voices and
or getting people together, and you know,
totally no adults ever do.
Yeah,
that.
no adults ever do that, or get paid for it. That'd be silly.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Nice shirt, by the way. Not dressing up like any characters or anything like that.
No. I don't like you.
You just go to a convention, just be like, yo, this is my cosplay. I'm Jake.
Damn it.
I'm Jake very slowly squeezing a man to death.
I'm in the Jake suit.
Yes.
It's a Jake shirt.
Yes, indeed.
And apparently my laundry is done.
Yes. Your thoughts?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know where you're going with this or anything. I'm so out of it right now. I had a sleepover with my friends. I'm tired now.
I think that's a lie.
You're right. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. Ice King, if he was living in my house... Honestly, at this point in the game of my life, I think if anyone lived in this house, besides my wife, my daughter, my son, or my cat, I think I'd be annoyed after like a day and a half. I don't care who it would be. It would just be so... It would throw me off so much. We've been a family unit for so long, we have routines, we have the way we do things. Tossing anyone into it, even a great friend or someone you've known forever, they have their own quirks and have their own way of doing things, and it's like, I'm just imagining Finn and Jake putting up with Ice King for that long, and that would drive me bonkers.
There is something. It's like we both had. I mean, if people are, you've had parties, and we've had people over. It's like spend the night, please, no problem. But yeah, the idea of somebody like living with you for a long time is I can't remember the last time like I've done that with someone, like having someone over for like a week or so. It's like the most I think I've had somebody over for like 2-3 days or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean
that's for an out of town friend, and that's about it.
Yeah, there is something about like you do sort of get. I'm sure this is probably getting older too. You just like you say, you get in this this formula going, this pattern going that you become really comfortable with, and that's like when somebody else comes in, it's like, okay, no, this is fine for like I'm an adult. Come on, I'm adaptable. I'm flexible. Just for a little bit, though, just for a short amount of time. Where, like, the idea of doing that, like, when you're a kid, like, going on a week trip or spending, like, a week at somebody's house or something like that was just, like, the coolest thing ever. It's like, are you insane? Yes, that'd be awesome. So, that's probably the other way around, too. It's like, if you're going to somebody else's house, then it's like, oh, no, that's, even then, I don't know if I could do, like, a whole week at, like, somebody else's
I'd be sleeping in someone else's bed.
I'd start to probably get like a little homesick.
So I'd be a little paranoid too, in a sense of I'd hate going into their fridge and just grabbing their food. I'd hate, like, it would make me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, like am I overstepping any bounds?
Yeah, it's one of those where I'd have to show respect. But let's say I wake up at like 3 a.m. Do I wake them up and say, hey, can I get a snack? Or do I not? Or, like, what do I do?
And at the same time, we know there's people that's, like, as soon as they move into somebody's place or something, it's just, like, they just make themselves at home even if, like, nobody told them to.
Oh, no, I've been down that road way too many times.
Yeah, like, there's definitely people that do that, too. So it's just gonna be, like, and I think that's one of the reasons, like, the Ice King in this, it's like, yeah, you can just get it very quickly.
Can you make me a sandwich? Don't forget the bread.
Don't forget the bread.
No, I liked it. It was interesting. Once the demon showed up, I really liked that. I like how the demon's holding both Abracadabra and the Ice King. He's like, if you say the words to try to send me back, I'll disintegrate them. And Jake just starts saying it.
It's like
Vin's like, no, I thought he was bluffing.
Well, and how long are the words? I mean, is it something where you could say it really fast so you wouldn't have a chance to kill him, or is it like a really, really long?
No, it's pretty short. Remember, it's God, what was it? I want to say, I don't remember, but it's like, that's it.
Yeah, it's like they could have done it,
But this is one thing I'll say definitely for Finn and Finn's character. Ice King, who was his enemy. Abracadabra, who's kind of a waste of space. Ice King, who's kind of a waste of space. He's willing to give up Finn's willing to give up like a prized possession. It wasn't just something he got in some dungeon. I mean, yes, it is something he got in some dungeon, but
it means a lot more. Like it's
from his father,
yeah.
And all of that stuff. He's willing to break it with, he's like, I can't, and he's like, the guy's like, oh, and he's like, okay, fine, and he does it. Like, it'd take a lot more for me to, break something that important, I think, than two people that I'm not incredibly fond of.
Yeah, that is true. It wasn't like, Peebles or something like that, Excuse me.
Sometimes.
Or anything like that. Yeah, it was just these two pretty annoying people. One that has been an enemy on several occasions.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's actually a good point. I think you're right. It is kind of a testament to his character and what a good kid he is.
Finn, I mean, he's been through a lot of hardships, but even when it comes down to it, he's willing to sacrifice for people he's not even incredibly fond of. So, I liked it. It was okay.
Yeah, no, I thought it was good. I like the ending. Did really make me say, what's gonna happen in the next one? I got into it again because I was really I have liked these past episodes, but at the same time I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of missing the what's gonna happen next aspect, and it's like it came in just at the right time. So yeah, no, I think that's really good pacing of the episode. This show's good at that. It's good at knowing when to give you sort of this is just kind of a waste of time or silliness, whatever. And now we're gonna get to like the really gritty, story again.
Yeah.
And the heavy drama and stuff. So they balance it out really good, and it's not quite predictable. You don't quite know, oh, this episode's gonna be serious, this one's gonna be funny. It can start off totally goofy and then slowly work its way into something really serious.
Yeah.
Or in this one where it's just like it's mostly goofy. Then at the end, suddenly you have this big cliffhanger. Or again, the Holly Jolly Secrets, where it's just like, what is this building up to? And then just like, boom, something so dramatic. It's just like this big, huge puzzle piece that just puts so much together. So they're really good at that. They're still really good at just throwing in these little surprises and spacing them out.
Oh, I agree.
That's it.